well
Okay.
that you'll be able to see even there
Oh
on the
yeah.
poster.
Okay, the Velcro,
And
Catlin.
and our goal starting this evening is to put in place a plan
Okay.
where largely Bermuda is taking the lead, and then what we'd like to do is just make the resources available that we've gleaned from doing this for 5 years all over the world, as well as doing this research for 20 years.
Wow.
And so, we want to be helpful because we recognize that if no one takes this work on, it may not be done.
And if no one takes this work on, more and more of our black males are going to keep killing each other and dying unnecessarily.
Yes.
If you would you like to add, your hopes of what Bermuda gets out of this as well?
Well, most importantly, we hope that we improve and address the spiraling decline of African American males from K to gray, and even individuals who are doing well educationally does not mean they're necessarily living optimally. So
Wow.
we want people to live optimally.
Absolutely.
Because education is a quality life indicator,
yes.
and it determines in large measure where you go, who you meet, and in your future career trajectory. And so this is very important to us, and it's work that we do as academics, and we're trying to translate our work beyond an academic venue and really impact places where we come from.
Mm-hmm.
In many ways, some of the conditions that we see in Bermuda, we could have easily came from those same conditions if we were in
Wow.
Bermuda, but we see them. Personally, I have cousins with a PhD, and I have some without a high school diploma.
Got you.
But my grandmother loved us equally, and many of us took different pathways. And you can really see, and I guess what I would also add that
Mm-hmm.
we want to create a disruptive transformation in so many in the kids who are not faring well in the
yes.
educational systems. We want to give educators, and when I say educators, it's the big E and the small E. The big E is the home.
Hello.
And the small E is what we see within the school context. We know IQ is highly correlated with mothers' educational attainment
wow.
and fathers' income. And so mothers are still doing mostly the educational enrichment, mm-hmm. even when you control for income. And so we want to make sure that mothers are empowered, but we also want fathers, hopefully fathers will come as well. We want them to know that the meaningful role that they play in helping their kids reach their life aspirations.
And let's talk about that a little bit, whereas parents say, okay, I didn't graduate from high school, and they say that, okay, so how can I help my child? For those that listen, what will they get out of this, the Colloquium on Tuesday, the free one? What can they take away? What are you giving? What tools are you giving them to take away? I mean, you don't have to give everything away, but what are some of those tools that you're actually, physical tools that you're giving them to say, hey, I definitely want my black male to survive and be successful, and like you mentioned, live an optimal life. What is it that we can do? And as parents, meaning as males and as females, as mothers and dads.
Sure. So both conversations will be structured and guided by a set of standards that was developed by the consortium, designed specifically to work with schools educating boys of color. Mm-hmm. And so those experts are going to fly in, and they will, in both cases, walk through a set of critical steps, beginning as early as kindergarten readiness,
wow.
and so on, and really trying to unpack what does it mean to play your role as a parent, yes. beyond getting them to school, mm-hmm. and maybe looking over their work. Mm-hmm. What are other ways, right? And you don't have to have ascended to the highest level as it relates to education to recognize the value in it, and to be able to communicate those as well. And so the resources necessary to be able to communicate that and express that to your young people will be shared in a easy to assess and attainable way.
Okay.
The good part is it'll be opened up for a town hall discussion.
Beautiful.
So questions that will come from the floor will probably be the most interesting content shared tomorrow evening.
Okay. I am looking forward to this. Now, how can people sign up again? Do they need to sign up for the Tuesday?
They do not.
Oh, they do not. Okay.
They do not. They
Okay.
just certainly need to know to come to the Fairmount South Hamilton Hotel.
Okay.
The event starts at 6:30, so you probably want to arrive closer to 6.
Okay.
We anticipate good attendance, so
Hello.
please come and get a good seat.
Yes.
Right, and you'll be able to come in and be able to interact with other participants, and so 6:30. If you can get there by 6, it'd be great. You can come slightly earlier than that if you want, but you don't have to register. You just need to show up.
Okay.
Show up committed, serious, and be ready to learn.
Absolutely. So we're calling the village. Yes, you, and you listening now. This is the time that we need to come to get together, because obviously some of the things that we have been doing have been failing our society. And if we really talk about that we're the village, then it's time to put the metal to the pedal, or the pedal to the metal, as they say. And it's time to come on, get going, Bermuda. So I'm inviting you to come up to the Fairmount Southampton. Again, he said if you want to be early, come at 6 o'clock. Because to be on time, as I heard, is to be late. But to be early is to be on time, of course. So if you can get there at 6 p.m., it starts at 6:30, then we would certainly appreciate it. Is there anything else that you want to say to our listening audience? Males, females, children. Now, is this just for the parents only? I mean, like parents, godparents, and things like that. But do we leave the children home for this? Or do we bring them with us?
We welcome. We see it as a unit. So
Okay.
we welcome everyone that is interested in helping African American males reach the ultimate success to attend. And there will be a message for each and one of every participant that attend. And the expertise is not limited to the panel.
Okay.
The expertise will also be within the audience.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that families bring a degree of expertise as
Gotcha.
well. And so his opportunity, we see this as sort of like functioning like a think tank.
Okay. Beautiful. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. Family, you heard it right here on Hot 107.5. Where else can, I've got all this information. Where else can people find the information for all the other activities and events that are taking place as well?
So there are 2 places you can go. You can go to the Bermuda College website,
Okay.
which you probably have easy access to.
Okay.
And then the other one is you can go to globalcolloquium.org,
Okay.
and that'll take you directly to the website as well. And so in those 2 places should get you the information. If all else fails, call someone at Bermuda College
Gotcha.
and they should be able to get you in the right direction.
Absolutely. So call someone. And then for registration for the other events, I've got an email here, which is cmoss@wisc.edu. Again, that's cmoss, MOSS, at wisc.edu for registration information and payment details. Gentlemen, thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. How do you love Bermuda? I'm sorry, and on a little lighter note. So how have you been enjoying it? When did you get here?
Oh, well, we both got here yesterday.
Oh, you just got here yesterday, okay.
Maybe about 20 minutes apart from each other, and we certainly love Bermuda. We cannot wait to put our feet in that pink sand. It's been romanticized for years, but more importantly, we look forward to engaging the wonderful constituents across the island.
Absolutely.
And engage them in this important work.
Absolutely, because we need solutions. We absolutely do. So we want to thank you for, coming to Bermuda and, giving us your expertise. And like you said, it's like a town hall meeting where we can certainly, for those in the audience, can share our expertise as well. So like you said, it takes the village to raise our young Black males, and we want optimum out of them. So really excited about it. Thank you so much. You guys, your number 1 radio station, Hot with 2 T's, 107.5. We got the 11 o'clock book club hour coming up next.
What's the book club hour? What's the